Hello, welcome to your 1 hour core focus creative vinyasa flow. We'll be working up to crow pose today and doing lots of different core strengthening exercises as well as twisting. This is a ladder flow, so each flow builds upon the last. Let's get started. Come to lie down. Option to make this a wide leg shavasana. You can walk your feet as wide as the mat. Relax your arms to your sides or hand to your heart and hand to your belly. And let your eyes fall closed and find a bit of stillness right here. Take a big breath in to fill up. Big breath out, let it go. Again, inhale, fill up. Big exhale out. Biggest breath yet. Inhale, invite something in. Exhale to release something you're holding on to. Cleanse it out, let it go. Find a few more rounds of breath just like that. Finding a little more ease, a little more softness with every breath right here. So I've been working on a big project in my business and I'm really excited about it. And we tend to get excited, sometimes we set really ambitious timelines, which is amazing, right? We really want to work on things. But sometimes things come up that we didn't account for, that we didn't plan for. And when we're so focused on where we're going, sometimes we forget to be present, right? Or sometimes we think we're not doing enough in the moment. And I was feeling that way, and I saw a quote by Ram Dass pop up that talked about being where you are. And instead of putting yourself down, honor exactly where you are right now. You don't need to be anywhere else, be anything else. Be what you are. Be what's true to you. And I really love that because it's amazing to have goals and things we're aiming towards, but can we also enjoy the process of getting there? Can we enjoy the journey of getting to that place? Because that journey might just be even more important than the destination itself. Right? That journey is what fosters growth, connection, learning. That's what creates the person who's ready for that goal, right? Who's ready to arrive at that destination. So that process, that journey is super important. So instead of trying to rush to the finish line, can we enjoy it? And instead of saying you're not enough because you're not there yet, can you allow yourself to find your way there in due time? Right? Let higher powers work out the exact timeline as long as you know where you're headed and you're moving towards it. Right here, find one more round of breath. Now when you're ready, pull both knees into your chest and we'll invite in some movement. So just rock side to side. You can draw some circles. Wake your body up. Notice what shows up as you add in movement. Maybe you've been moving a lot today. Maybe this is kind of your first movement today. So just notice, no judgments, right? Allow yourself to be where you are. Now from here, goal post your arms and we'll rock side to side. So rock onto your right hip bone and onto your left hip bone. Now you're using your core to twist you here. So we're just rocking to the left and over to the right. So the key is to glue your shoulders down to the mat. Last two. Last one, land to the right. It's a supine twist. So legs fall right, gaze over that left shoulder towards your left fingertips. Now option to press that right hand into your knee to twist a little bit deeper. Return through center and we'll switch it out. Send your legs left, look over to your right. Can you twist a little bit deeper? Really magnetize that right shoulder down towards the mat. Return back through center. Then from here, extend the right leg straight up to the sky. The left leg hovers on the mat. Now reach your fingertips up toward that right foot. So your core is engaged here. You're hovering those shoulders, reach to your foot. Maybe you even grab it. Good, but if you grab it, you're still using your core to reach up. So it's just a light tap. Breathe in. Breathe out, lower down. And then we'll switch out our legs. So right leg hovers, left leg up. Do you inhale, arms reach up. So fingertips are elevating towards the sky. Core is pulled in. Maybe you tap your hands to your foot. Again, we're not just holding here. We're still actively lifting. Breathe in. Breathe out, release. It's a low boat, so you're just hovering, reaching for your toes. Breathe in. And breathe it out. One more inhale. On your exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Soften your head, neck, and shoulders. Circle it out. Activating that core right here. Then stack your knees over your hips, 90-degree bend in them. Hands come behind your head. We'll take some yogi bicycles. So extend the left leg out long, left elbow, right knee. Come back through center. Right elbow, left knee, right leg extends. Back through center. Take it side to side. And you've got it for 4. For 3. Just 2. And 1. Come back through center. Hug your knees into your chest. Happy baby. Grab your feet. Frame your rib cage with your thighs. Draw your shoulders and tailbone down. Pull everything down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release it. Knees hug into your chest. And we'll rock and roll to sit. So when you land, feet ground to the mat. Knees pointing up. Wrap your arms around your shins. Grab opposite elbows. Chin tucks into your chest. Bow down. Forehead towards your knees. Soften your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe it out. As you inhale, peel your forehead up. Right foot stays grounded. Left leg starts to lift. Knees are in line. Hands come down beside you. Stay here or start to float that right leg. The right knee's bent like you're in boat pose Navasana. Left leg straight. Ooh, breathe into it. And then we'll switch. Right leg extends up. Maybe you start to lean back a bit. So think chest forward, shoulders back like boat. Left leg hovers. One more breath. And gently release it. Send your legs out long. Inhale, long spine. And exhale to bow forward. So you're hinging from your hips. Gaze down towards your shins and then roll your shoulders down your back. Breathe in here. Breathe out, fold a little bit deeper. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, reverse plank. Plant your hands. Heels dig into the mat. Core pulls in as you lift your hips up. Gaze up to the ceiling and really press up through your shoulders. So you're protracting, opening up. And then lower it down. From here, it's tabletop. Bend your knees behind you. Shoulders come to stack over your wrists, hips over your knees. Shift it side to side. When you're ready, inhale to lower your belly. Look to the ceiling. Exhale, arch your back, chin to chest. Inhale for cow, lower down, look up. Exhale for cat, round your spine, press your mat away. You've got a few more rounds of cat and cows. So feel free to add in some extra movements. You can circle it out, shift side to side. Find what you need right here. Allow yourself to be where you are. Can you accept yourself? Can you show yourself that same love that you do when everything is figured out, when everything feels great and easy, but when things are difficult, right? How do we love ourselves? How do we show up for ourselves when things are difficult? Maybe when we do make a mistake or we're not where we wish we were, can we still love ourselves the same? Come back through center. And then from here, extend the right leg straight back. So it's hovering. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee to your right tricep. Pull it forward. Inhale back. Exhale, tap forward. So core is pulled in. Take it back. Tailbone tucked under. Last 2 tap. Take it back. Last 1, tap it forward. And send it back. That's it. From here, right knee comes down and we'll switch. Left leg out. Inhale. Exhale, knee to tricep as high as you can possibly get it. Inhale back. And exhale, tricep. Last 2, take it back. And tricep. Last 1. And tricep, tabletop. Shift side to side. And then we'll find our child's pose. So big toes come to touch, knees wide. Melt your heart down. Press your hips to your heels and really reach those fingertips forward. From here, walk your hands wide, so about as wide as your mat. Keep your big toes touching. We'll pivot on our knees. So inhale, shift forward, seal pose, hips lower. Heart opens, look up. Exhale, child's pose, press it back. Inhale, seal, come forward, open up. Exhale, child's pose. Okay, take it again, come forward. This time, once you're in seal, take a little push up. Inhale up. Exhale, child's. Find a couple more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, push up. Inhale, lift. Breathe out back to child's. Last two. Inhale, forward. Exhale, push up. Inhale, lift. Breathe out, child's. Last one. We'll meet back in child's pose. And then from here, it's tabletop. Tuck your toes, turbo table, knees come to hover. We're really activating our core to set up for our crow pose today. Pull your core in, so belly button pulls towards your spine. Now root through the ball of the left foot, right leg extends back. So like we took earlier in tabletop, now we're hovering. Right knee, right tricep. Ooh, take it back again, inhale. Exhale, tricep, last two, take it back, inhale. Exhale, tricep, last one, take it back, inhale. Exhale, tricep. Turbo table, left leg back, inhale. Exhale, tricep. Inhale it back, you got it. Exhale, tap that tricep, last two, take it back. And tricep, last one, take it back. Knee to tricep, turbo table, inhale. Downward facing dog as your exhale, hips up. Melt your heels towards your mat and then really press up through your shoulders. Start to pedal it out so you're bending into one knee and bending into the other. Lift and lower your heels. Sway your hips side to side. Invite in some movement right here. How does this first downward dog show up in your body? Find one last breath. And come into stillness. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, walk your feet to your hands. And we'll come into a ragdoll. So bend your knees a lot. Grab onto opposite elbows. Head, neck, and chest hang heavy. We'll just sway side to side. Nod your head yes. Shake it no. And just notice where you can soften. Can you hang a little bit heavier? Bend your knees even more. Then release your fingertips to the mat as you inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift that back. Exhale to fold. Root through your feet, inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, rise to stand. Arms reach high to the sky, roll your shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Breathe out, hands come to heart center. We'll rotate it right and rotate it left. So just take it side to side. So here, hips are glued in place. You're not moving at all. It's just your spine and shoulders twisting. Look over that opposite shoulder as you twist. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come through center. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain, reach up. Exhale, release your hands behind your back. So interlace your fingers here. Pull your knuckles down as you breathe in. It's a back bend. Look up, heart opens, hips forward, chest up, gaze up. Breathe in. Exhale, bound fold. A little bend in your knees. Chest falls forward, arms overhead. Head is heavy. So pretend someone's standing behind you, pressing your arms overhead. Then let it go. Fingertips to the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out to fold, high plank, step it back. Shoulders over wrists, heels over the balls of your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out, forearm plank, lower down to your forearms. Now pull your heels back. Press your heels forward. Again, take it back. And forward, last 2, back. And forward, last 1. Take it forward. Come through center. From here, start to walk your feet in towards your elbows, dolphin pose. Hips towards the sky, heels draw down towards the mat. So pretend there's a magnet attached to your heels and the mat. They're pulling together. It's okay if your heels aren't touching, but you're drawing them down. Really good hamstring and calf stretch here. One more breath. Walk it back out to your forearm plank. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Press it up. It's downward facing dog. Hips to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Step or hop it up. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins. Halfway lift to your flat back. Exhale to fold. Breathe in, Tadasana, mountain pose, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Now this time, inhale, open arm twist to your right. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, take it left. Exhale, hands to heart. As you breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, interlace your hands behind your back. Open up, inhale. Exhale, bound fold, arms fall overhead. Head is heavy, hands fall to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, chaturanga. So you can jump or step back to your high plank, lower 90 degrees, tops of feet to your mat. Inhale, upward dog, open your heart. Exhale to down dog, tuck your toes, hips high to the sky, breathe in. Breathe out, let it go. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, travel, step or hop. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out to fold. We'll take that same flow one more time. So inhale up. Exhale, hands come to meet. Inhale, twist right. Breathe out, hands together. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, hands together. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, hands behind your back. As you inhale, heart opener, look up. Exhale, bow. Hands to the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift, flat back. Breathe out, fold. It's your chaturanga. Jump or step back. If you jump back, land with bent elbows. Breathe in, upward dog. Breathe out to your strong downward facing dog. Inhale here. Big exhale out. This time as you inhale, it's three-legged dog. Your right leg lifts up towards the sky, and then bend your knee, open your hip, and invite in some movement. So you're circling out that right hip, knee, and ankle. Feel free to get creative. You can bend and extend, lift and lower. Find what you need. Move with your breath. Last round. Inhale the right leg high. As you exhale, cheetah, right knee to nose, shift forward. So thigh really pulls into your chest, chin tucks in. Can you tap your knee to your nose? You hold for 4 more. For 3, for 2, and 1. Dancing warrior. Your right leg kicks through to the left side. Left heel lowers. Arms are stacked. So you can always drop that foot, but challenge yourself to hover it. You'll engage your core a little more. Inhale. Exhale to cheetah. Left hand down, right knee back to your nose. Step through to runner's lunge. So right foot grounds between your hands. And then from here, we'll find extended pyramid. So right leg straightens, chin into your chest. Draw your forehead toward that big toe, hips in line. You're pressing to the ball of your left foot. Bend into that left knee. Now it's standing splits, left leg floats. So chest is still really close to your thigh. Chin tucks in, kick that heel up, inhale. Exhale to kundalini squat, left knee behind the right calf. Sit low. Play with hovering one hand, maybe both hands. Maybe you bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Ooh, one more breath. Diver's lunge. So it's high lunge with airplane arms. Arms reach back. Left foot steps back. Heart is opening. Your chest is hovering over that thigh. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, divers. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale, hinge forward. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Make it flowy. Exhale, reach back. Last one. Core is engaged here. Reach up. Lower back. Inhale to high lunge. Arms frame your ears. Exhale, chaturanga. Hands to the mat. Send the right leg back. See if you can hover it. One-legged chaturanga here. Beautiful job. Downward facing dog. Hips up. Heels down. Find a breath in. Find a breath out. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Invite in some movement right here. Circle it out. Bend and extend. Get creative with it. Again, you're pressing evenly through both shoulders. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose cheetah. Shift forward. Again, your chin tucks in. You're really pressing to the ball of that right foot and rounding through your shoulders. We've got 4. Last 3. Tuck your chin in for 2. And 1. Dancing warrior. Right heel spins down. Left leg kicks through now. Right arm reaches up. See if you can hover that foot. Inhale. Exhale back to cheetah. Runner's lunge, step through. Hands are framing that foot. Now extended pyramid, straighten both legs. Right hip zips up in line with the left. Press to the ball of the right foot. Your right thigh is engaged here. Chin into your chest. Now keep your chest low. Right knee bends. Inhale, standing splits. Right leg flies to the sky. Bow a little deeper. Breathe in. Exhale, kundalini squat. Right knee behind the left calf. Sit it low. Maybe one hand hovers, maybe both. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Diver's lunge, step back. Arms reach back, open your heart right here. Inhale up, high lunge. Exhale, divers. 3 more, inhale, lift. And exhale, divers. Last 2, reach it tall. And hinge forward, last 1, reach up, inhale. Exhale, divers. We meet back in that high lunge. Chaturanga, hands come down. See if you can take it one-legged, left leg back, lower down. Breathe in, upward facing. And breathe out to your strong down dog. So hips lift high to the sky. Heels draw towards your mat. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Now today we're taking a little counter flow is what I call it. So it's a flow in between. So on your next inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Step or hop, both feet up. Forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out to fold as you inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. So bend your knees, hips sit low, arms reach up. Soften your shoulders down your back. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to heart. Now as you inhale, lift your heels up. Ooh, come onto the balls of your feet. Good. Lower your heels down. We've got that again. So inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels lower. Maybe toes lift. So you're shifting back into those heels. Inhale up. And exhale, lower. Last 2, lift. Drop your heels. Those thighs are burning. Last 1, reach up. And lower. Now see if you can sit a little lower in that chair. Ooh, really low. You got it. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, chaturanga, bend your knees, jump or step back, find your vinyasa, inhale, upward dog. And breathe out to downward. Now in your downward dog, give me 2 big rounds of breath. As you exhale, let something go. To create space to inhale something new. How do you choose to show up in your flow? Show up as you are. What parts of your true self do you want to embody? What parts do you want to express and bring out in this flow, in this movement? So we're doing a ladder flow, so we'll take it back to the right side and build on to what we just did. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, Shita knee to nose for 4. Chin tucks in, pull it in higher this time for 3. It's 2. And 1 dancing warrior, kick it through. See if you can hover this time. This time, option for your left hand to grab that right foot as well. Ooh, inhale. Exhale to cheetah. Step through runner's lunge. It's extended pyramid, straighten your leg, bow. Standing splits, left knee bends, float your left leg high, inhale. Breathe out, kundalini, maybe hands to heart. Step it back, diver's lunge. Inhale, high lunge. This time it's full airplane. You shift so much into that right foot, your left leg lifts. Take off, open up, you're opening your heart. So fingertips are powering up behind you. Heart is cracking open toward the wall in front of you. So open up. 1 more breath. Inhale, back to high lunge. Exhale to warrior 2. The left heel spins down, look over that right shoulder. Right knee presses out towards your pinky. Inhale, peaceful warrior, left hand, left leg. Right arm floats up and back. Open up, breathe in. Breathe out, side angle. Right elbow inside your right knee, left arm up. Look up. Breathe in. Breathe out, wide-legged fold. Parallel your feet, hands windmill down in between your feet. So here, really focus on shifting forward into the balls of your feet, hinging from your hips, and then tailbone pulls up. And then we'll play with rocking more into the balls of our feet, so you should get your forehead closer to the mat as you do this. Maybe you tap it down, and then shift back into your heels. So really, really focus here on hinging from those hips, chest is close to your legs. So 1 more. And then from here, come back through center, grab your ankles, bend your elbows, pull your head down more. Key is pulling that tailbone up, drawing head down. Bend your elbows. Maybe tap your head to the ground. And then we'll release. Root through your left hand as you inhale, right arm reaches to the sky. Bend into your left knee, fun transition here. We kick the left leg through the window between the left hand, right foot. Kick it through, boat pose Navasana, come to sit. Now you're facing the front of the mat. Good, hands to heart. Inhale. And exhale it out. Twist it right. And we'll take it left. Get some core activation. If you want more, you can straighten those legs. Oh, we've got it for 4. For 3. Just 2. And 1. Come through center. See if you can straighten those legs if they're not already. Chest forward. Shoulders back. Maybe reach out for your shins. Maybe for your big toes. Maybe for your feet. Bend your knees. Plant your feet. Wrap your arms around your legs. Forehead towards your knees. Chin tucks in. Find your breath right here. Take a moment to ground. Inhale, peel your forehead up. Heels in, toes out. We're coming to Malasana Yogi Squat, so hands come behind you. It's okay if it's not super graceful. Use your hands to lift your hips up. Shift forward, so hips open more. Hands come to heart center. Now use your elbows to open your knees out. Draw your shoulders down your back. From here, right shoulder dips. Inhale, left arm up. Look up. Exhale through center. Inhale, dip the left shoulder, right arm up. Breathe out through center. Forward fold. Hands come to your mat. Hips lift to the sky. Feet are parallel. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Chaturanga. Jump or step your way back to your downward facing dog. So we'll meet in that strong down dog. Those heels are pulling down towards the mat. Breathe in. Breathe something out. And we'll find that on the left side. So as you inhale, left leg floats. Exhale, left knee to nose cheetah. Pull it in higher this time for 4. We hold it for 3. Round through your shoulders for 2. And 1. Right heel spins down, dancing warrior, right arm up. Maybe your right hand grabs that left foot this time. Lift that leg a little higher if you're lifting it. Cheetah, runner's lunge. Now it's extended pyramid, left leg straightens. Bow your chest, chin tucks in. Right knee bends, standing splits, right leg to the sky. Chin in, inhale. Breathe out, Kundalini squat. Maybe hover your hands. And then we'll step it back, diver's lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Now on your exhale, it's airplane. So you're shifting so much into the left foot, the right foot starts to lift up. Ooh, chest towards your thigh as you take off. Again, heart opener, it's like upward dog. Right foot's powering back. Heart opens, fingers reach back. Find 1 more round of breath here. Breathe in, it's high lunge, land it light. Breathe out, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. So right heel spins down, heel to arch alignment. The left heel is in line with the arch of that right foot. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe in, peaceful warrior, right hand, right leg. Reach your left fingertips up and back. Breathe in. Breathe out, side angle, hinge forward, left elbow inside of your left knee. It's a 90-degree bend in that left knee. Right arm reaches up, breathe in. Exhale to your wide-legged fold, Prasarita. Feet are parallel, little bend in your knees. Head is heavy. From here, rock it forward and rock it back. So same thing, you're working your head towards the mat. So baby bend in your knees, tailbone up. Last one. This time, walk your hands under your legs. Bend your elbows more. See if that helps you bow a little bit deeper. Because your thighs should be grazing your rib cage or close to it, right? That's what we're working towards. Then release. Right hand to the mat. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. As you exhale, right knee bends. Pivot the left foot forward. We kick through Navasana, boat pose. Right, this time in your boat, lower down to hover. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, high boat. Take it in. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Activating that core. You got it. So as you pull in, really focus on pulling your thighs into your chest. You can even use your hands to help pull them in. Just make sure you're still using your core, not just that connection from your hands to your thighs. You've got it. We're almost there. Last 2. It's okay if you wobble. It doesn't have to be perfect. Last 1. Pull it in. Feet down to the mat. Whew. Wrap your arms around your legs. Chin tucks in. Again, take a moment. Come back to your breath. Ground. Soften. You can rock side to side. Acknowledge everything you've been through on your journey through your practice thus far and everything that's yet to come. Take it step by step, one pose at a time. Now heels in, toes out. Hands plant behind you. Lift your hips. Shift forward. Bakasana, yogi squat. So elbows press your knees open. Soften your shoulders. From here, right shoulder dips down, left arm up. This time, option for your left elbow to bend, hand behind your head, little extra shoulder opener. Come through center, we'll switch, right arm up. Maybe right hand behind your head. And back through center. Forward fold, hands down, chest stays low. So you just lift your hips up, feet parallel. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe out to fold, chaturanga, send it back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Breathe out to down dog. Inhale. And exhale out. Inhale to look forward. Breathe out, travel to the top. We'll take our counter flow. Inhale, half lift. Breathe out to fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. So same as before. Arms reach up, you sit low. Hands come to heart. Now from here, lift your heels up, sit a little lower. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You're coming into a toe stand. So typically in our toe stand, we have our thighs parallel to the mat. For this toe stand, I want you to lift your heels even higher, knees higher, so hips go down more. Maybe they're even on your heels. And then wrap your arms around your legs, like we did seated earlier. Grab opposite elbows, chin tucks in. Ooh, really working those feet. Right, from here, hand plant in front of your knees. So knees are on your triceps, everything's compact, right? And then we'll play with our crow pose. So from here, palms ground down. Your gaze, which we call our drishti in yoga, is very important. So you're looking down just a bit in front of your hands. Heels up, knees come to your triceps. Elbows over wrists. Now bend your elbows. Maybe play with lifting one foot up, maybe both. See where you can take this in your crow. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. On your exhale, chaturanga, maybe you shoot back from crow. So you leave those elbows bent, kick it back. Woo. Inhale, upward dog. And breathe out to your downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale it out. Drop your knees to your mat. Take child's pose for a few breaths. Take whatever else you need. Maybe rock side to side. Ground down here. Notice if any judgments have showed up throughout your practice. Judgments about your practice, about yourself, about a pose. Instead of trying to change it or wish it was something different, how can we honor what it is? How can we just be and meet ourselves where we are? When you're ready, press back up to table. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog, hips up. Heels melt down. Breathe in. Breathe it out. All right, we'll take one more flow each side and one more counter flow. On your next inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, cheetah, hold it for 4, for 3, it's 2, and 1 dancing warrior, kick through. Right, this time left hand behind your head, hover that leg, tap left elbow to your right knee. Inhale, extend, and exhale, tap. Last 2, lengthen. Woo, and tap. I know it's hard. You got it. Last 1. Get those side abs, those obliques. Woo, knee to elbow. From here, left hand down. Come onto the ball of the left foot. Half pigeon, a right knee behind your right wrist. So walk your fingers wide. You tent your fingers. So press through your fingertips. Bend your elbows. Bow down. Inhale, peel up. And exhale, bow. Last 2, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Last 1, reach up. Melt your heart. Inhale to lift. Now ground your palms to the mat. Tuck the left toes. Cheetah. Right knee back to your nose. Step through runner's lunge. Extended pyramid. We straighten. Bow. Standing splits. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Kundalini squat. Exhale. Sit it low. Maybe hands to heart. It's diver's lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Ooh, exhale, airplane. Take off. Open your heart. Ooh, find your balance. Step it back, high lunge. Inhale. Breathe out, warrior 2, Vira 2. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale to your side angle. Come forward. Wide-legged fold. Bow your chest. Okay, this time, walk both hands over to the right leg and just fold over it. And walk both hands over to your left. Come back through center. Heels and toes out. We're adding in goddess pose, so bend your knees, sit low. Peel your chest up. Hands behind your head, inhale. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Breathe in through center, breathe out, left elbow, left knee. Take it side to side. Now see if you can sit a little lower. See if you can also press your knees open. We've got 4. Just 3. It's 2. And 1. Come through center. Rise up, parallel your feet back to our wide-legged fold. Same as before, inhale the right arm up. So exhale, left knee bends, kick it through, boat pose, Navasana. Woo. Sit it low. Good, and then lower down to hover. This time it's flutter kicks, flutter your feet. Reach your fingertips forward in this low boat. Take it for 4 more. You've got 3. I promise it's just 2. And 1, hug your knees in, quick happy baby. Grab your feet, rock side to side. And then this time we'll add on, we've got a fun addition here. So hug your knees into your chest. We will rock and roll to chair pose, Bakasana. So if you've never done this before, you just rock back and forth. Ground down through your heels. Oops, stand it up. Sit it low. From here, hands come to heart center. Hover those heels. And then drop that right heel down. It's eagle pose, so stay low in the right leg, left leg over, left arm under. So option 1, your left toes can tap down to the mat. 2 is they hover, 3 is they tuck behind. Sit a little lower. Right hip pulls in line with the left. Sometimes it wants to go back, but pull them in line, elbows down, shoulders down, sit lower. Okay, challenge time. Keep your eagle arms. Ground through the right foot, left knee to chest, inhale. Tree pose as you exhale. So you use that hip to guide your leg inside of the right thigh. Woo! Now you can always release your arm for a moment. Readjust. I always like to bring it a little bit higher. And then from here, you come back to your eagle arms. It's 1 more breath. Then from here, unwind. Plant your foot down. Inhale, Tadasana Mountain. Exhale, forward fold. It's runner's lunge. We'll frame the right foot, step your left foot back. Right, from here, left knee lowers to the mat, low lunge, Anjaneyasana, reach up. Option for a back bend, open your heart, breathe in. Breathe out, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana, so hips go back, chest forward, flex your right foot to your face, and dig that right heel down to really activate that leg, opening your hamstring. The chest towards your thigh like we've been working on. Now walk both hands over to the left. Find a side stretch. You should really feel that in your right low back here. And walk it right. Come through center. We'll bend back into that right knee. From here, high lunge, inhale. Turbo lunge, exhale. Cactus and bend, left knee hovers, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower, last 2, lift it up. And lower down, last 1, lift. And chaturanga, hands come to frame the right foot. Maybe hover the right leg as you find your vinyasa. Only 2 more flows after this one. We'll meet back in our strong down dog. Breathe in. Breathe it out. All right, let's take it on the left side. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, Chitta knee to nose. Shift forward. Chin tucks in. We hold for 4. It's 3. Just 2. And 1 dancing warrior kick through. See if you can grab that foot. Ooh, and then right hand behind your head, crunch your right elbow, left knee, inhale, extend. And exhale, tap 2 more, lengthen. Ooh, tap it in, I know it's hard, you got it. Press that left shoulder, last 1. Then it's half pigeon, left knee behind the left wrist. And tuck your right toes. Now we'll keep this active, so hands walk wide, tent your fingers. Bow your chest, inhale up. Exhale, bow. 2 more, lift. And lower, last 1, lift up. And lower. Rise up, hands plant, right toes tuck. Cheetah, pop it through, runner's lunge. Ooh, extended pyramid. We got that final flow, let's do it. Right leg hovers, inhale, standing splits. Exhale, kundalini. Hands come to heart. Ooh, diver's lunge, step back. Inhale, high lunge. This time, exhale, airplane, launch it forward. Open up. Breathe in, high lunge. Breathe out to warrior two. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale to side angle, left elbow, left knee. Right arm to the sky, breathe in. Breathe out, wide-legged fold, bow down. From here, we'll walk over to that right leg. And walk over to that left. Come through center, heels and toes out, rise up. Goddess pose. This time, hands come to your inner knees. Just inside your thighs, we'll dip the right shoulder down, look left. Press that right knee open as you twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, left shoulder dips, twist right. Inhale through center. And exhale, twist. Good. Two more. Moving with your breath. And last one each side. Press your knees open a little more. We'll come through center. Inhale, star. This time as you exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Open up like we did in Tadasana at the beginning. Breathe in. Breathe out, bound fold. Arms fall overhead. Chin tucks in. Hands release down. Inhale the left arm up. Bend into your right knee. Exhale, Navasana boat. Kick it through. Last time in boat pose today. You got this. Unless you want to do it again later, why not? Last time in this practice, you can start to straighten those legs. See where you can challenge yourself. Maybe arms reach up. Woo. Lower down to hover. And this time we're just going to hold. Reach your fingers long. Breathe here. We hold for 4. You've got it just for 3. That's it. Last 2. And 1. Ooh, hug your knees in. This time we'll find waterfall. So legs straight up. Grab the backs of your thighs. Shoulders soften. Roll out your ankles. Breathe into it. Hug your knees in. We'll get ready for that rock and roll up to chair pose. So one more chance to do this. Start to rock and roll. Get that momentum. So you're grounding down through your heels. Think it really compact. You can always use your hands. Woo, step it up. Yeah, something to work on for later. Good. Sit a little bit lower right here. Now hands to heart. Come onto the balls of your feet. Left heel lowers. Eagle pose. Right leg over. Again, it can come down. Hover or tuck. Right arm comes under. Sit low. Sit a little bit lower. Ooh, breathe into it. Now from here, root through the left foot. Keep your eagle arms, right knee in tree pose. Use your legs. Ooh, you can always adjust. Grab that foot and pull it in. Breathe into it. One more round of breath. And then release it. Ooh, shake it out. Inhale, mountain. Exhale to fold. It's runner's lunge. Right foot steps back here. We're framing that left foot. Drop your right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. So bend into the left knee to open the right hip flexor. Arms reach up. Maybe come to prayer grip. Maybe find a back bend. So pull those biceps back to frame your ears. Breathe in. Breathe out, half splits. Send your hips back, melt your chest. Chin tucks in, bow. This time walk both hands right. Stretching to that left low back. Walk both hands left. Come back through center, bow 1 inch deeper. And then we'll come forward. It's high lunge, tuck those back toes. Peel your chest up, so root through your feet to rise, inhale. Exhale, turbo, cactus and bend, knee hovers. You should really feel it in that hip flexor and quad. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower, last 2, we lift. Lower down, last 1. Lower it down, inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Second to last 1, that left leg can hover. Find your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale to your downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Let's find that final counter flow. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top, step or hop. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, sit it low. Sit the lowest so far. Hands come to heart, rotate to your right, left elbow hooks on that right thigh. Now press your elbow into your leg and palms into each other to twist deeper. Inhale here. Exhale through center. And then we'll twist it left. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Open up. Now make sure both knees are in line. Sometimes that right knee wants to pop forward here. Don't want to do that. So our knees are in line here. And come back through center. And from here it's a forward fold. Bow down. Cross the right ankle behind the left. Melt your chest even deeper. And unwind it. Left ankle behind the right. Bow your chest. Unwind. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold, chaturanga. It is your final one. Take it back. Breathe in, upward. Breathe out to your strong down dog. Inhale. Exhale something out. As you inhale, float the right leg up. Exhale to bend your knee, open your hip. Invite in some movement, and notice if this movement shows up differently than when we took this at the beginning of our practice today. Maybe we're a little more open now. Option to flip your dog, so right leg comes all the way up and over. Your toes face behind you, feet are parallel like number 11. Hips up, open up. And flip it back over. Inhale the right leg high. Breathe out, half pigeon. Right knee behind the right wrist. Untuck the left toes. See if you can scoot that hip back and make sure your left toes are pointing straight back behind that left glute. Then start to bow. Make this one a bit more passive. Grab onto opposite elbows. Tuck your chin in. Breathe into it. Make sure both hips are in line, that you're not sinking into that right hip. And one more round of breath right here. As you inhale, start to peel your chest up. Now reach the right arm back, so we're twisting open to the right. Stay here, or you can bend your left knee. Maybe you grab that foot. See if you can pull it in, finding that quad stretch. One more breath wherever you are. Gently release. We'll find our way back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Invite in some movement. Take what you need. Let everything slow down. As you inhale, the left leg floats up. As you exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Add in some movement this side. You can hang out here. You can make these movements subtle. You can flip your dog, so all the way up and over. Open your heart. When you're ready, we'll meet back in our three-legged dog. And then it's half pigeon. Left knee roots behind your left wrist. Right toes untuck. Melt that right thigh down, and then drape your chest forward. Soften into this. Find ease in this pose. Even if it's uncomfortable, can you find ease? Even if it's not exactly where you wanted it to be, can you still enjoy it? Can you still enjoy the process of getting to where you want to go? Really taking time to be present in each step of our journey so we can learn the most from it. Because when we do that, we then honor where we are instead of pushing away where we're not. And we're allowing ourselves to evolve into that next version of us who is ready to reach that destination, who is ready to reach our goals. When you're ready, peel your chest up. And then from here, left arm reaches back, so you're twisting open. Stay here. You can bend your knee. Maybe you grab your foot, pull it in. Gently release. And then we'll find our way back to downward facing dog. Pedal out. Drop your knees to the mat, child's pose, hips to your heels, melt your heart. Find stillness so you can rock side to side, sway your hips and your forehead left and right. Bring your hands to prayer, then bend your elbows, fingertips towards your neck. Extra tricep stretch here. It's one more breath. Make your way out. Tabletop. Invite in a few rounds of your cat and cows, or it can be creative movements. Feel free to take something unique, something new. And when you're ready, ground through the left hand, inhale the right arm up, and circle out your right wrist. Maybe circle out the right shoulder. Deepening your breath as you move. Move intuitively. Find what your body's calling for in this moment. Honor it in this moment. When you're ready, no rush, it's thread the needle. Right arm reaches under. Right shoulder and right cheek melt down to the mat. Left arm can stay where it is. It can reach overhead for more of a shoulder opener or bind behind your back. You can use that bind to peel open a little more, so chest is parallel to that wall across from you. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Start to unwind back to table. And then we'll switch it out, so as you breathe in, your left arm elevates. Add in some movement, you're circling out your wrist. Option to circle out that shoulder. Again, take what you need. It's okay if this side is different. It's okay if you need something different than you thought, and you are somewhere different than you thought. Allow it to be instead of fighting it. When you're ready, thread the needle. Left arm reaches through this time. Again, right hand's grounded. It's overhead or behind your back. Then rotate it open, taking what you need right here in this moment. Breathe in and breathe out. One more round of breath. See if you can scooch that left shoulder under you more, open up more. And then we'll unwind. Make your way to table. Come to sit. And then you'll send your right leg long in front of you. Sole of the left foot comes inside that thigh. We'll just bow straight forward. Walk your hands long toward the top of your mat. Long spine hinge from your hips. Breathe into it right here. Now we'll take a side stretch. So right hand reaches for your right ankle or foot. Left arm peels over, the bicep over your ear. Breathe in and out. Inhale, stargazer, left hand plants. Shift into that left shin, right arm sweeps up and over. Open your heart, open your chest. Press your hips up, breathe in. Breathe out to lower. And then we'll switch left leg out. Right foot in, and then from here we'll just bow straight forward. Melt your heart. Notice if this side shows up differently. And can you leave that left foot flexed back towards your face? Side stretch, left hand toward the left foot, right arm peels open. You should really feel this in your right low back. On your next inhale, it's stargazer, right hand down, sweep that left arm up and over, open your chest. Press your hips away, breathe in. Breathe it out, lower down. Plant your feet, knees facing the sky. Walk your hips towards your heels, and then wrap your arms around your legs. Chin tucks in. Last time here. Hug everything in. Gently lower all the way to your back. Make your way down. Knees are still bent, facing up towards the sky. We'll set up for bridge pose. So fingertips reach towards your heels. They should be almost grazing them if they're not. And then inhale, lift your hips up. So press up to your shoulders. Now energetically pull your thighs in towards each other to engage them. Tuck your tailbone under to open your hip flexors and engage your glutes a little more. Option to walk shoulders underneath you and interlace your hands, making this a really active and intentional bridge pose. Breathe in. Stay for your breath out. It's one more inhale. Exhale, gently release any binds if you have it, and lower down, knees fall side to side. Hug your knees into your chest. Circle it out. From here, we'll ground the right foot down, left ankle over the right thigh, knee falls open. Pull that right thigh in towards your chest. Maybe you extend the right leg to the ceiling and circle it out. The shoulders are melting down. Last few breaths. Rebend and unwind. We'll switch it out. So right ankle over the left thigh, right knee open. Maybe pull that left thigh in and extend it up. Maybe circle it out. Take one final breath here. Unwind. Knees into your chest. Happy baby. Grab your feet. Frame your rib cage with your thighs. Rock side to side. Invite in some movement right here. This is our final pose before our Shavasana today. Take a moment just to acknowledge the journey you've been through to get to this place towards the end of our practice, towards our meditation, right? That's why asanas were created, to prepare us for stillness, to prepare us for meditation. But can we enjoy the journey of getting to that space, right? Can we grow? Can we learn from each step along the way instead of rushing to get to the end of our practice, rushing to get the benefits? Because maybe there's benefits within the journey, within each step, right? There's poses that feel really good. There's times we're really proud of ourselves, that we surprise ourselves. There's times maybe we fall out and we learn from it, right? Enjoy that process. One more inhale. Breathe out, final Shavasana. Send your legs out long, arms to your sides, or hand to heart, hand to belly. Allow your eyes to fall closed. We'll have a few minutes here for stillness, for silence, for reflection. Focus on your breath, and I will call you out when it's time. Final Shavasana. When you're ready, breathe in. Breathe out. Reach your arms overhead to find a good morning stretch. Open up. Circle it out. Roll out your wrists and ankles. Hug both knees in. And make your way to one side, fetal position. Give yourself a moment to return to your body and to your breath. To honor your practice and show yourself love, gratitude, and kindness today for showing up, for taking this time for you. Honor each step along the path, because each step is special. Each step is meaningful. Each step is unique, and it only exists in the here and now. And if we're so busy rushing to the end, that here and now will pass us by. But where the magic happens is in this moment. When you're ready, press up to a comfortable seat. With your eyes still closed, bring your hands together at heart center, and we'll find one more breath. Inhale, fill up. Exhale out. The light and the love in me sees and honors that exact same light and love in you, because we're all one and the same. Together we bow forward. Namaste. Namaste, my friends. Thank you all so much for practicing with me. It was a divine pleasure to guide you through this core focus crow practice. I'll see you again soon.